What up, what up, what up, Wheatfield? How y'all doing? This is your girl Lottie coming back with another channeled message. Don't know why I'm feeling a little bit confused and discombobulated and stuff. Look, I haven't even finished. Well, this is just about finished, but it's just my nightly cocktail. It was something pretty good today. We did something different. We did tequila with grenadine, a little splash of cream, and coconut. Kind of made it like a pina colada, like a tropical something. It was good. Anywho, y'all, we just wanted to pop in and give a little nightly wind down message. I promise you, don't feel like it's gonna be too long. I already feel like, tired. Probably need to put it down. I got the itis setting in. I ate a chicken sandwich for dinner. What did y'all have? I don't know. Leave me a comment. I had a chicken sandwich. And you know it's crazy when the only thing that you want to put on your chicken sandwich is some Chick-fil-A sauce. And that was it. Like literally chicken patty, bread, whole wheat. You know how we do. We whole wheat over here, wheat. Yes, and put some Chick-fil-A sauce on that. That was it. That was it. We was good to go. We was good to go. Anywho, y'all, we setting up for tomorrow. We already been contemplating on this here message. Spirit is brewing something up, so stay tuned. Come back tomorrow, which will be December the 1st, I believe. Yes, December the 1st, we'll be putting this message up. But we've been working on it already. I mean, Spirit done took me to our KJV Bible. We got that one going on. We got the 48 Laws of Power going on. I feel like it's something in that dark psychology text that we're going to be pulling out to marry all of these pieces together. You know how your girl Lati do. You subject to get anything coming around here. We take all these bits and pieces, you know how it go, and pull it all together so we can see how it line up and show enough, show itself approved. Yeah, that's what we do over here. Yeah. So tomorrow, we probably, or if it's not tomorrow, as the spirit flow, we do it on the show. That's just what it is. Because I can't do it if the spirit ain't, said it's ready and ready to go yet. So, Law 28. And it's on acting with boldness. Excuse me, y'all. I'm kicking my camera. Ha! It's close enough for me to kick it. I need to back it up. Anywho. Enter action with boldness is what we're going to be studying on. Coming up soon. This is what I'm meditating on right now. So, the judgment of it says, if you're unsure of a course of action, don't attempt it. That's a power law that these folks use to manipulate, things. Or this is what you're supposed to be doing, to be powerful, or seem powerful, right? The judgment. If you are unsure of a course of action, don't attempt it. Your doubts and hesitations will affect your execution. Ooh, goodness, y'all, I almost killed myself doing nothing. That's serious. Timidity is dangerous. It's better to enter with both. See, I guess Spirit is saying it's not time to talk about this yet. Almost choked me to death. Said, close that up. We are not on that. We gonna come back to it because Spirit is not ready to deliver that message. I guess, yeah, that's what I see right here. Not the right time, but no need to worry. We're gonna get back to it. Yeah. So I guess we just can go ahead and wind the table down. Talk about our day, what we learned and meditated on for the day. Yeah. See, what is that? Take action. Take action is here because I told you we feel that message with taking bold action. Yes. But I don't feel that it always has to be like you have to know everything that you're doing with it. You know what I mean? It's something to be said to just jump out there and start, because I think that is what put a lot of people choosing a new direction. It's almost like analysis paralysis. You know what I mean? Like, how do I get to my abundance here? How do I get to the abundance, to my goal, what I'm looking for, and how to, and planning and planning and planning. And you plan so long that you actually paralyze yourself. How many people have been doing that? Because they kind of think about this. Oh, there's something better. There's a better way. There's a different way, etc. And they kind of get stuck. Or maybe you feel like, you have to have all the pieces together. I was one of those, like, I got to have everything together. Yeah, within the next few months, it's up to you. Maybe somebody is going to start moving and taking action on their dream or their goal in the next few months. Or maybe it's really going to pop off and happen within the next couple of months. You know what I mean? That could be the thing too. Father says maybe you are asking people for help or you need to ask for help, but maybe meditation and sitting in the spirit will help you kind of discern. This is a message for somebody. Could be for me. Again, I'll take it. Anything that is self-edifying so that I can edify the source, we take it. Yeah, absolutely. Because that's first law of nature. I mean, self-preservation is the first law of nature. You know what I mean? Yeah, so if that's, yeah, trust that. That's what Father says. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. I can't do nothing for nobody if I don't, take care of myself. Dropped a whole couple of boxes down here and still dropping them. It's not like our cocktail was even that strong. It wasn't nothing but a shot of tequila in here, you know. But maybe, it's just the effect of so much service, especially when you are up early every day and you are putting that effort in, whether you got one position or two, you're starting your own business. And yeah, it can be like a little nerve-wracking, especially when you want to get out there and get going. And the world expects you to have it all together. Back to that lesson, right? The world expects you to have it all together. You're supposed to look professional with this thing. You're supposed to be like, God, this. And if you ain't coming out looking polished, you might get left on the dust. Folks don't want to have time to wait for you to be developed. But that could put you in a cycle. It's almost that thing of, you can't get the job without experience, but you can't get the experience without the job. So you just have to get in there and start. Yeah, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That's what I feel on this. Rewriting the future. Rewriting the future. Thank you, Father, for these messages. As we put the table away. That's what we're doing. We're just going to put the table away and see what's going on while we kind of talk and think about the upcoming message. What we've been meditating on all day. We also, today's message, I don't know if you guys have seen that. Go back there and watch it. Yeah, we got Anna seeding the light. Yes, a divine plan. We definitely are talking about somebody who's trying to get a plan off the ground, because I feel that. I do. Not only do I resonate with it, but I feel it for so many people. We are in this situation where a lot of people are branching out. They want to, develop their own, even if it's not just their own thing, but multiple streams of income. In this day and age, you better have more than one income, because you never know what's going to happen. Don't let nothing hold you up. You know what I mean? Don't let nothing hold you up from starting. That's why I have such intrepidation about this power law, right? Having to have everything together, appear as if you're polished. It leans into that manipulation. It is. It's one of those manipulating factors we talk about in that dark psychology book. Because even if people... completion, putting a dead to that. You ain't got to be perfect to jump out there, or that mindset that you have to be perfect, or just, the fact that we paying homage to it. And guess what? Yeah, put a dead to what? The thought that you have to be perfect. You don't. We can learn and grow through this thing. And there's something to be said about showing your vulnerability and your growth. It can be inspiring and to others who are going through the same thing, who are looking to start their business and put their gift and their talent out into the ether, and they are stuck or paralyzed by the feeling that they need to have it all together. I'm not developed enough. Yeah. Dissipating, sitting there feeling like I'm not, watching everybody else do it is what I feel. Or maybe working your damn fingers to the bone and getting prepared, Maybe you feel like you got too many other obligations. How do I fit this in here? How do I get polished in this profession while I'm holding down a whole nother profession, right? Yeah, that can make you feel guilty because you may be overworked and trying to figure out how do I do, move myself from one position to the next. Not necessarily like you back there in a drunken stupor. That could be, I'm having me a cocktail, but that's, whatever. You got to have some balance with this thing, huh? Because we got, yeah, because that's the trickery. Or maybe, me having a little cocktail, though. Spirit said that's not it. But maybe somebody feels like that, though. Maybe if I jump out there and take the chance on myself, it's not going to turn out well. And, I done lost out on the sure thing because I'm trying to bet on something bigger, And that could feel like trickery. It could, yeah. But just to be grateful is a whole thing. And I'm talking about gratitude whether you do it or whether you don't. Either way, it's a lesson for you to learn in terms of self-discovery for just yourself. What is it that you want to do? What is your passion? What is your goal? What do you aspire to? And why are you moving or why are you not moving? The why, either way, is the thing. We had this one on the bottom. Look for your own center of power, your own power center. Yes. Close your eyes and pay attention to how your body feels. Which part of it feels the most powerful? Yeah. Which part of it feels the most powerful? Concentrate on your mind. Concentrate your mind on this part of your body and allow the feeling of power to grow and expand. Stay there for 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, so concentrating on whatever power place in your body that feels the most powerful and stay there for a good 5 to 10 minutes. Let that feeling expand throughout your whole beingness. That's something that I do in meditation. Like I quiet my mind and go into the darkness. Right? I have a thing about the darkness. We develop in the darkness. We are called out of the dark into light, as light, to be the light. We are in gestation. When the seed meets the sperm, the egg and the seed, that whole mixture that goes on. Where does the infant develop? In the dark. But then we come out into the light and then we're afraid of the dark. It's one of those things that makes me go, So I had to get comfortable with being in the dark and seeing what functions in the dark. And look at how it developed my faith about being able to walk in the dark. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. And I thought about the valley of the shadow of death. And how black would the shadow of death be? Hello? So if I'm walking in the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Which means I'm very comfortable in the dark. Thank yourself for being. Did you thank you for just being you today? I hope you did. Look at that. Thank yourself for being. Behind all your doings, independent of your objectives, goals, and actions, is you. The truth of you will show when you give up doing anything for a while. Close your eyes. Ooh. Well, we just not talking about meditation and going into the dark. Come on, daddy. Yes, close your eyes and thank yourself just for being able to just be. We literally just said that, beloved. Even if it feels hard not to do anything, just sit there and thank yourself for being, just to exist. Just thank yourself for being in existence. That's it. Even if it feels hard, again, just thank yourself for being there to just exist. Thank yourself for being so much more than you can prove by the words that you do or say. The words that you say or the things that you do. You're so much more than that. You are. Because you can say a whole bunch of stuff and you could probably do a whole bunch of things. But either way, you still so much more than that. And I look at that considering I have no idea of how to even name all of the functions that my liver does on a daily basis. I can't name them. It's over 500. Can you name them all? So, of course, you are way more than just you. More than you can think of to even say. And I believe one of our texts even say that. The Most High will give us more than we can even imagine. Way more than you can imagine. Because oftentimes we don't even have well, not oftentimes, every time, we don't even have all of the ability to, quantify it. It's cards in here that do not belong in this deck. What in the heck? We can check that out. That's the good thing about putting the table away and shuffling while you do it. Because then you can see where stuff that got mixed up. Yeah. So if you are thinking about starting a business and you having a little hesitation, because that's what we've been meditating on, know this. Can I do this card yet? This one? This one? Okay. All right. I'm picking up slow down. Yes, spend time in nature is always a good one that's grounding, but it's winter and it's cold. So your ability to spend time in nature might not be as vast as it normally is in other times of the month, seasons rather, the year, not month, anywho. But again, if you go out on the porch sometime, breathe in that fresh air, take a little walk down to the end of the walkway, come back, throw a snowball around or something. I don't know. Either way, it's a way of getting into nature and helping you ground. Staying in touch, with things outside of you, much bigger than you. The mysteries of life keeps us grounded to the fact that things are huge. So for us to move in a state where you have to know everything or appear to be professional, it blocks out your vulnerability. And I think that when you move from a place of vulnerability or include that in whatever it is that you're presenting, it goes a lot further because people can genuinely connect with that. You are sharing a genuine piece of you. So if you're waiting to have everything lined up to start, maybe people want to go on a journey with you. And these days people do. I mean, you see all kind of folks vlogging and sharing their life journey with the world. And the world tunes in. Yeah. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Yes. Keep holding the vision. It's happening. It really, really is. If you're not ready to take the leap and jump out there and start, take the leap and pull out a pad of paper. Pad and pen and paper. Pad, pen, paper. However, I think that's redundant because a pad holds paper, but whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Get you a pen out. Write it down. Start planning it. It doesn't even have to be a plan yet. It could be brainstorming, like literally popcorn ideas just firing off the top of your head. But whatever it is, loosen your grip. You don't have to be in such control. You really don't. Yeah, let God in. Because maybe the only thing you need to do is start. Maybe sometimes having everything lined up and looking perfect is just an excuse not to get started. Because there's always things you can do to prepare, always. Yeah, let yourself be seen, multifaceted, unique nature. Yes. Maybe whatever it is you're going to do is, is unique. Again, I hear that. Unique, unique. That's what you are. Category. Bad. I'm the bar. Alien superstar. Yes. Boundaries. Ooh, didn't we just say you need to loosen your grip, beloved? Yes. Father say, boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry the weight of the world. And I'll tell you what, starting something new, you can feel like the weight of the world because you got to carry the old, the current, trying to get the new off going on at the same time. That's why your girl is tired. I've been looking at light all day. Wake up in the morning, pray. Gotta pray, call that team in, meditate, yes. But we ain't sitting in meditation for no 20, 30 hour like we need to. It's pray, meditate, 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20. I don't know how long we did today, maybe plus or minus. It's not that big of a deal, the differential, you know what I mean? But it's right into the cell phone, that light, you know? Right, that light right into the eyes. Get going. Say hello. Wake up. You know, and start the engagement and interactions, connections and networks and all that stuff. And then it's shoot the morning reels for one platform, and then it's shoot the episode for another platform, and then it's off to service for my employer for 8, 9 hours. All while we get a little break, we check in on the other platforms and do that too. And now that we're done with the employment service, we back to regular service. I mean, anytime that you, yeah, what is it again? Lost wisdom, beloved. Look a little deeper. Maybe it's some more things that I can do to optimize. Because, you know, again, you starting something from the ground up. The thing that could procrastinate and stagnate you is having everything lined up. I got to have it perfect before I launch. You know how many companies that launched and had to do a relaunch? Because they had to learn. They had to grow. You don't know what you don't know. You just don't. Yes. Look at that. Hidden secrets. You don't know what you don't know. Look a little deeper. Maybe it's not as simple as it seems. You know, or maybe there's a psychology over the front that's trying to tell you that you have to wait to start aspiring to reach a dream. Are you a parent and you know your focus is on the children? Yeah. Because this right here just came up. Soul gifts, training. It's time to step up. Are you called? Are you called for a service, and the spirit and source of the eternal all is saying it's time for you to step up? Yeah. But just know that when you do, you won't be alone. You won't. Physical connections, community, you're not alone. That's what I was saying. People these days are interested in the journey. They are. To see how you got from here to there. Because, for one thing, it's encouraging. It lets them know that they, too, can go from here to there. These cards go in this here box. Let's see what we got. It's all coming together. That's one. It's all coming together. It is. Divine orchestration. Look at that. That's beautiful. To go right along with the fact that it's all coming together. And we just saw a community, and it says helpers in the subtle realms. Yes, because people do. And they will leave you suggestions. What lights you up and what's not aligned to your life. The fact that it's happening for you and not to you. You know, but what lights you up is what I feel right here. What lights you up? Starseed. What lights you up, beloved? What lights you up? Because that's where your service is. It's in your passion. I'm still throwing boxes on the floor. We got a couple more decks to put away. Empowering question of the day. What was I intended to do in this life? I don't know. But you do. You got a passion for it. You feel it. It's something that you would do for free. It's something that, you know, nobody would, you know, you're going to do it even if you know, again, you get paid or not. You're just going to do it. And you probably do it in your spare time. You know, just whatever. How have I become me? Something that defines you. Something that has developed in you. over the course of your life because of the things that you've gone through. And sharing that journey is going to be inspirational. Sharing that journey is going to be inspirational. It is. It is. Peace. Maybe people will get peace from watching or listening or learning. You know, maybe you're going to be an author. Maybe you have a book to write. Something that's in your honesty, you know. But guilt is here. Again, we saw guilt in the chakra. There's something in that guilt, beloved. It really is. Something that causes you to feel guilty about stepping out and going on this path. But can you imagine that? Can you imagine it? Getting it to balance? Ooh, letting go of regret and blame and stepping into the lighter side of life. Yes. What gives you joy? What lights you up? Does that thing give other people joy naturally? You like the class clown, the family clown, making everybody laugh all the time. You have a signature way of doing it, something a little bit different than everybody else. Are you doubting yourself? I don't know. Because whatever it is, that's what your service is wrapped around. It is. That's where your service is at. In that space, right there. Magic. Yeah, I felt it. Father said, let's put away some magic. We're going to put the magic up. Address the magic. Get that off the table. We just going to clean the table up. So that way in the morning when we get up, it's already done. We figure we might as well turn it down for the night. Get some extra hours in there too, because we're going to do it anyway. So I might as well talk to you while I'm doing it. Why not? Did we just see that come out? Now we know what it's about. We saw it. Doubt, right? We saw it. Don't doubt your worth. Ooh, I got to sit up on this one, beloved. I got to sit up. We got to get readjusted. Okay? Because see, don't doubt your self-worth. Ooh. When I tell you we could take that one personal, we could. Because there was a long time when I didn't know if this was something that I should get out here and do. Not because, you know, I just didn't feel like folks would want to hear anything I got to say. You know, do you feel like your product is not worthy, your talent is not worthy? Sometimes you in a whole big pool of all kinds of people that are doing that thing, you know? And if you are, you know, trying to break into something, you might feel like you got to be on par with the other competition, the people that are already in the marketplace. But baby, let me tell you this. Nobody can bring you to the market. They just can't. Why? Wait, they can't bring you because you got to bring you. And you got to bring you with what? What? Confidence. It comes with time and patience. Yes. And we know we're talking about something serious that got something to do with some guilt. Release your guilt. Release it. You never needed nobody else's wings. You don't need no wings to fly, beloved. You don't. Why? Because what is the market waiting on? It's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. Yeah, it is. They ain't going to know you there for a minute. The market is huge. You're going to be feeling like you screaming into a silo, like a black hole. I was going to say silo, but a silo is by yourself. That's not what I'm reaching for. But a black hole. Because it's like, it's so much noise, so much going in, rushing in, and the energy of it is so huge. But stay confident. You may have to let go of some things. You will have to sacrifice time in other places. You will have to sacrifice many things in order to get this popping. But if you stay consistent, and you stay disciplined and start now, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You never needed those wings to fly. You don't. The same way Neo and Trinity don't need no wings to fly, they don't. You use the energy around you. Did you not know that? That you could just take the hell off? Yeah, you can, Weed. Yeah, you can. You got that magic. Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. Maybe that could be the reason why you haven't got started yet. Some things in your life, we saw that, not aligned quite right, you know. But then again, there could always be a reason why. My thought process is start now. Just go ahead and start. Even if you can't put it into action, you could write it. You could brainstorm. You can get it on paper. You can see it. You can read it out loud to self and affirm to you that, yeah, this is my goal, this is my vision, this is my why. Define your why. Put it on paper. Yeah, you can do that. Yes, you can. We were talking about asking the questions. Projection. Projection is here. That's a good one. That's always one. But I feel this right here. Somebody needs to be reminded that they are unlimited. Unlimited. You can do whatever you want, but beloved, you can. Because your expansion is unlimited. And guess what? My favorite card in the deck is not even a real card that belongs in the deck. You're supposed to take it out and throw it away. But I love it. You want to know why? Because it says this. Can you get that in there? But wait. There's more. And you see the planet on there? I love that. Why? Because it lets you know that there's more. There's more. As big as you could dream it. As big as you could think it. Guess what? There's more. I started off with saying, you know, it's so much that the Most High had, like, we can't even imagine. What? You can't even imagine. Because guess what? There's more. There's more. There's more. Even projecting right back out. Split right here on projection. And balance. Balance. Projection. What's behind the balance? Up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up and come out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. Watch them float on away. Feel them move away from you. Yeah, and that's hard. Again, like I was saying, the guilt about something, that's the feeling. Guilt, you know. We also saw blame and shame and doubt. You know, it's a couple of things. And when you get ready to start something that you feel like could be absolutely amazing, you do. You go through all of those feelings. You do. And maybe diet, food, eating good, morning rituals, self-appreciation. All kind of things that's just flipping out, you know. Is there anything else in here? Nope. So that's the mindful message. And we put our empowering questions. We have cleaned the table. So how this is all going to come together, I don't know. I don't know. We have to let it sit in the spirit and meditate on it. Get the message that the source wants to bring out so we can present it to you guys in good fashion so that it's good and edifying. Not only edifying to self, but edifying onto self because, you know, first and foremost, but edifying onto the source right after that. And then I can feed that out, edifying onto my week. So that you guys can be edified and edify the source and we can come together over these tenets and principles, magnify ourselves, build up our light and brighten our lumens, you know what I mean? Block out some nonsense, some tomfoolery like the doubt, the shame, the fear, blame, all of those, you know, especially that guilt because we saw that guilt come up a couple times. Know that you don't have to be perfect when you start, beloved. You don't. I need a sip. I do. That is so good, y'all. I think I'm going to take up mixology in my next lifetime. Maybe in like another 5 or 10 years. We plan our life in 10-year increments. I never know what I'm going to be doing from this 10 years to the next 10 years. It changes. I just go with the flow, allow myself to be renewed. And I don't really hold on. Yes, I do. I think I do. We do. We do. We have a little bit of guilt. No, no, we don't have any guilt about that. No, we don't. Mm-mm. I might blame myself if my next venture doesn't turn out so great, but we don't have any guilt. No, we don't. And we can accept the fact that we've learned a lot and accept the fact that we are confident enough to just fumble our way through it. Sometimes it looks like a three-legged race, like you tied to, because me and the Most High, we hip to hip with this thing. But see, the source knows what it's doing, and I don't know from moment to moment. I'm just saying I don't. And so it could be a little bit clunky. But to put that out on display takes a lot of confidence and courage. And I do think that it's inspiring. The people that I see when they start up and get going, you can see them on their process and and because you look at oftentimes see the end result like, huh, they are like what? And I got to get to that point and be like this before. No. Because if you could see the fact that they were vulnerable and it was clunky and it was, hiccupy and it wasn't quite all the way down, but you could see the courage. You could see their belief. You could see their vision. Like, oh, I see where they're going to go with this. And you tune in to see them develop and go on the journey with them. So I invite all of you, come on this journey with your girl Lati. It's just tarot. I bet it won't be another tarot show like you've seen before. Because this right here is like a whole box of chocolates. Just show enough, never know what you're going to get. So until the next now, with your girl Lati, your favorite channel messenger, we just going to keep claiming it. We going to keep claiming it. Till that next now, we're going to call this an Ashe. Love y'all. Mwah.